Thank you so much. Thank you for a nice introduction. My name is Klemen, and I am. We are very hands-on in things we were telling during the previous seminar presentation, and I'm here to present a very hands-on approach that we are working on with Camp Menina. That is a quite a big camping site in Slovenia mountain region, I think it's a great example of what can be done with two well-oiled partners, I will present as fast as possible what we are trying to achieve, let's just start. Our main goal was, how do we teach sustainability without being boring, preachy, annoying, it's the old way of talking about sustainability is giving printed signs. Reception needs to tell you how to behave, what to do, what are the rules of the venue or camp, or they can send emails, and very rarely these emails are read. And what we are trying now to do with Camp Menina is to do the storytelling. So it's all about the story, creating the engaging story, providing on-demand access on the key points in the camp, offer different languages. Europeans, of course, we each speak our own language, so there is can be a language barrier, especially from visitors from larger countries that might not speak English very well. We are exploring gamification, getting points or any incentives in order to motivate visitors to actually educate themselves about the rules, about the sustainability, etc. But let's now first look the data. So we think that Camp Menina is a perfect use case to explore this solution of this problem, let's just clarify why. So we think it's kind of museum-like. It has lots of things in the nature and lots of cultural things in very near vicinity. We aim here for 45% engagement. We think also, of course, it's hotel-like. It offers accommodation, it offers services, and we aim here for 35% improved satisfaction benchmark. And again, they offer food. They have restaurants within the campsite. So we have F&B and experiences, and also here we want to show some improvement. So overall, 45 to 40% improvement potential just with this case study. So let's go to the actual solution and to see what we want to do together with the Camp Menina. So we have 7 video scenarios that are all recognized pain points from the camping site. 7 of those, and I will really quickly just read them through. It's water conservation in the morning, waste separation and recycling, responsible behavior, and community respect. This meaning, the being silent during the evenings, and of course being friendly to other people, driving any vehicles within the campsite in orderly fashion, or quiet hours, peace in camp. Of course, it's very important. Food waste reduction, very important to the camp, and of course, cleanup and fire safety. So these are the use cases we have identified together, and we are addressing them. So I can show you here one of the so we have recreated their mascot, make him live, and this is just a demo, first demo of how Camp Menina will communicate separation of waste in different waste bins. It's something that Slovenia is quite advanced with, and they are struggling with different European visitors that might not have such an advanced separation. So showing very quickly the screen.
The colourful bins at the first sanitary block. I have a bag of waste from this morning's activity. I'm holding an empty water bottle, a banana peel, an old newspaper, and an empty juice bottle. The bottle is big and bulky, so first I squeeze it. Now it's small as a cookie. It goes in the yellow bin. The banana peel, hop, into the brown bin for bio-waste. It will become compost that will feed the flowers in the camp. I crumple the newspaper into a ball and put it in the blue bin. The bottle goes carefully, without breaking, into the green bin. Now look at that guest over there. He threw everything together in one bin. Banana peel, plastic bottle, newspaper, all in the same bin. I hurry over to him and kindly explain why separation is so important.
So this is one example of separation, but again, everything else is being prepared. This is one of the examples. Of course, he can speak in many languages and explain different challenges from each venue. So here, complete flexibility for the venue is available. So now that you have a little bit better understanding of how this multilingual and cute video representation of like boring things that everybody is preaching about, I will just show a little bit more of what is the general idea. So of course, on one poster, we are using the QR codes to present the content. And one poster can offer many different languages. Here, for instance, Menina will use Slovenian, German, Italian, and English languages. So, they can basically cover 90% of the guests and they will understand. The gamification part, so within all the scenarios, getting all the digital badges, they can get discount on the next day. So the camp benefits on more educated guests. On the other hand, they can get a returning customer. All these with very, very non-intrusive communication. Also, the benefits is printed translation, so we can put more information on smaller area, and updates are available quickly without changing the posters themselves, because the QR code links can the content behind these links can be changed. So why this is responsible and diversified tourism? So in regards to responsible tourism, zero printing, waste reduction education, community engagement, which is quite normal, local stories, multi-language accessibilities, ethical practices, teaching people behavior in the camps, and climate conscious, because we give the low carbon information, the importance of using sustainable vehicles like bikes instead of using cars to go to the different locations. How we enable diversified tourism, it's of course ecotourism. Camp Menina is in the undervisited area of Slovenian country. We can offer content to more people, more languages, and it's a year-round digital content, which is quite important because many of these campsites have a very, very short high season, and they usually close up in September or maybe at the latest in October. So what do we expect from this project? And this is all based on industry benchmarks. So we expect 45% more engagement from the guests. We expect better behavior with sustainability actions. With education, we expect repeated visitors, especially for the guests that will collect the badges, and they will be more incentivized to return. 45% more digital interactions, and we want to improve guest satisfaction, because it's very important that the community of the camp is well educated, and this all adds up to the whole experience in the camp. Yeah, again, with the QR codes, why we use QR codes for getting this to get these videos. We have found out from different researches that museums have, for instance, 45% more visitor engagement by using audio tours on multimedia and QR codes. Hotels, 46% guest satisfaction increased by quick access to information. Restaurants, of course, digital menus, quicker order, no need to wait for the menus. And KLM case study, they found out that within using QR code, 30% less time is needed for check-in. Yeah, this is why we think QR codes will work. Also, very important statistics: 75% of tourists use QR codes for the travel information in 2025. 59% of people scan QR code every single day, and for instance, in US, 99 million Americans use QR code scanners in 2025. So how we want to implement the whole project? Within the locations, we will identify around 20 QR code locations. We want to provide links that are that can be, that are fixed, and the content behind the links is editable. Of course, it will be all mobile compatible. we want to do 7 video scenarios, 4 languages, and where we are here is we are in phase 2. This is production part, so foundation, the research, the problem, getting the problem identified is done, and in Q1 we want to deploy the system ready for the season of 2026, and then of course monitor the changes. Okay.
I'm so sorry to jump in, but we're just a little over time. So if you could wrap up in 1 minute, that would be great. So we have time for questions, and there are still a last speaker. Thank you.
I will just say that we have identified a great return on investment, 50 hours plus on staff per year, translation savings, print elimination. So basically, it should be less than 12 months of return on investment if any camp or similar venue provider, any similar tourist provider will follow suit. So yeah, these are the plans, what we want to do. Of course, this will be all recorded, so you can take a look later. But yeah, that was my presentation. We are very excited about what we do with Camp Menina. It's something that in different projects we already did with municipalities and museums, but this is the first time we are doing the campsite, and it looks very, very promising.